there is one photograph that shook the entire world. A very simple image that made millions of people stop scrolling. But very few people know what exactly happened to the man who took the picture. So today, I am telling you the story behind this photo. And by the end of this video, I would like you to decide something for yourself. But before we start, let me ask you this. If showing the truth to the world is something that will destroy your life, will you still risk your life to do it? In 1993, during a devastating in Sudan, there was this photojournalist by the name Kelvin Carter who captured this image. He didn't know that this photo will later become one of the most haunting photographs in history. So that photo showed a Sudanese starving child collapse on the ground. It was not for pose or neither stage. It was just a real life scenario that happened on that day that actually froze in one moment. Behind the child, there was a vulture waited. When that image was published, everybody around the world reacted instantly. Some people were heartbroken, while some were very angry, while some of the people were also demanding for answers. Let me ask you honestly, what was the first emotion that you felt when you saw that image? As that photo continued to spread globally, there was one question that kept coming repeatedly again and again. Why did Kelvin did not help the child rather than taking a photograph? While some people accuse Kelvin of being heartless, while other people also accuse him of choosing a photograph rather than a human life. But here is what many of you guys did not know. Kelvin was actually working in a restricted farming zone. At that particular zone, the journalists were warned not to interfere because of the risks of some disease and also the safety rules. But guess what? After he took that photo, the child was able to move forward to the feeding center. But guess what? Still, the damage was already done. So let me ask you this. Is it actually fair to judge someone based on one moment that you never lived in your life? But here is the thing that many people also did not know about this photo. Many people thought that the child was a girl, but it was not. He was a boy, and he ended up living for many years before he died in 2007 after a severe illness. But he did not die from starvation. His name is Kong Young. He died in 2007. In 1994, Kelvin Carter became the winner of the Pulitzer Award for that single photo that he took. That single prize became one of the highest prizes in journalism. To the world, this was actually a success. They applaud him, they recognize him, and also he made history. But guess what? To Kelvin himself, that attention became unbearable. For him, whenever he attended an interview, it feels like it just opened another wound in him again. At that moment, every question that he was asked, it reminded him of death, hunger, and suffering. But this is something that he has witnessed not just once, but over and over again. It keeps coming repeatedly. But here is the unforgettable truth. While the world was celebrating the photo, but ignored the inside pain of the person who captured the photo. So let me ask you, do you think that success will ever heal trauma? Or does it sometimes make it more worse in you? So after all that, Kelvin Carter was struggling deeply in depression and guilt. He was haunted not only by that image, but by everything he had seen in conflict zones. Just moments after he won the Pulitzer Award, Kelvin Carter decided to do something horrible that nobody would believe that he will do. He decided to take his own life. But with all that, the photograph still lives forever. But the man who did all the sacrifice did not live. And that actually forced some of us to confront the hard reality. We demand the truth, we consume suffering, but we rarely protect the people who sacrifice their own life to bring those stories to us. Be honest with yourself. Do we really care about the messenger or just the message that we receive? But Kelvin Carter showed the world the truth that he didn't want to face, and the only thing that he can pay was his life. Now the question is yours to answer. Was Kelvin Carter a hero for revealing the truth or a victim of a cruel system? Drop your comment in the comment section, and I know there is no easy slide to choose. If this story made you think, share it. If it made you uncomfortable, that is exactly the point that you need to feel. And if you believe that stories like this should never be forgotten, subscribe to this channel, because this channel tells the stories behind the headlines. And thank you, and I'll definitely see you in another video. Peace.